Hello, everyone. My name is Kristen McCaughey. I will be your professor for the remaining 6 weeks of your class, Physical Fitness for Public Safety Personnel. I am a registered dietitian. I've been working in sports for my entire career. I've worked in different settings, team settings, collegiate, private sector. So I've had a wide variety of different jobs with different types of athletes, and got into teaching about 4 years ago. So kind of added that into also working with teams and different athletes. And I've really enjoyed teaching athletes in team settings. I really enjoy the education piece of it. And so I've really actually enjoyed teaching as well in terms of, more of a formal education setting. I've really enjoyed that as well. So I really like to teach others about nutrition, help people kind of figure out what works for their body and how to navigate, all the misinformation out there and all the right information as well, and kind of how to sort through all of that. So in this class, for the 6 weeks that we'll be together, we'll talk about government regulations for food and guidelines that they give you, what those look like for the general population. Also, how those are going to look if you're active, what kind of tools they provide. We'll go over food labels as well, how to read food labels, what's important, what to look out for, different nutrient claims. And then we'll dive a little bit deeper into tactical populations. So fueling your body if you are an active population, what that looks like, how to figure out what you need. And then the last week will be on supplements and ergogenic aids. So we'll look at that. There's going to be some assignments that support the information that we go over. So for example, the tactical fueling, there's going to be a worksheet with it that helps you to personally calculate your own needs, and it'll walk you through that step by step. So we'll have 3 quizzes throughout the 6 weeks, 3 nutrition quizzes. We'll have 4 assignments that are more worksheet type of assignments. Like I said, that will kind of walk you through step by step or fill in the blank type of things. And then we'll have 1 kind of major assignment that is broken down into 3 parts. So there's going to be part 1, part 2, part 3 that are all submitted separately, but they will build on each other. So part 2 will build on part 1, and then part 3 will utilize both part 2 and part 1. So make sure you're really staying on top of that assignment because it will be building on itself. So you'll need part 1 to be able to complete part 2. So just be ready for that assignment as well, and just stay on top of that. I will provide feedback for the different parts before the next part is due so that you can implement that feedback. So if I have any feedback on part 1, I will provide that well in advance of when part 2 is due so that you can, if there's anything that needs to be modified to be able to correctly do part 2, you can kind of address that before that's due there. If there's any questions on anything, the best way to get a hold of me is through the inbox in Canvas. So email me that way. That will typically be the best way and the quickest way to get a hold of me. I will try to respond within 48 hours, especially during the week. I do try to stay away from my computer over the weekend as best I can. So if you email me Friday night, for example, I may not get back to you until Monday morning, but throughout the course of the week, Monday through Friday, I do try to stay on top of checking those emails. If you want extra explanation on any topics or need extra help on anything and you would like to meet, same thing, just email me on the Canvas inbox and we can pick a time that works for both of us, that will work for your availability and mine, and we can meet for however long you need and kind of discuss whatever questions you have or clarify any topics. So looking forward to getting to know all of you throughout the course of the class, and I'm really excited for the next 6 weeks.